Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter is my favourite moderate resort, so let's go and take a walk around. I have my resort refillable mug. I've filled it up already. I'll show you where to fill these a bit later on, but let's go. So down there is where you get the buses to the theme parks, but it's just a bus, so I'm not going to bother showing you that. I'm going to go up here. And then walk into the reception. Thank you much. So the reception has very nice fountain. I'll show you around. And when you check in, that's when you'll be checking in. The other people hanging around, waiting to check you in. And have a look in the store. Something I spend zero amount of time in. But you can come here to Jackson Square, and this is where you can find all those important bits of Disney merchandise that you can buy everywhere else, but you know, maybe you forgot to buy it. Wasn't enough opportunities in the theme parks and Disney Springs to spend money. Oh, well done. There you go. That's only for you. Oh, and there you go. If you want to show people back home where you stayed, well, there are actually a few things. There you go, Mardi Gras. There we go. Beignet all day. I mean, it also helps if you know how to pronounce it as well, because I've heard people say beignets all day. I'm not sure you can beignet all day. So there are a few things actually. There we go, yeah. You can have that. There we go. I'm not quite sure where I got that. Magic bands, generic snacks, buy a resort refillable mug, or a take home non-refillable mug. Well, you can refill it, but with your own money and your own things, your own drink. Whereas this one is, and if you've got the Disney Diamond Plan, it's included. Although the handle is a lot flimsier. You can pay for drinks if you want to. So there you go. For just $5.50, you can buy a drink, or you can get as much as you like for like $24 for the entire time you're here. Obviously, it doesn't include things like champagne and wine. Well, imagine if it did. Oof. There we go, some snacks. Okay. And let's head over to the other side. Over here.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too, mate. Which is generally surprised that I wished him a good day. Maybe people don't do that here, I don't know. So, over here, past the lovely fountain. I'm not sure I put my hand in it, to be fair. This is the bar Café. So in here's the bar, the jazz bar. And it's open later on, and it has live entertainment. It starts off 7:30 though. It's good. I've been in there before, it's nice. And then in here, these long queue of people, my days, are queuing. I mean, when the thing says beignet all day, I think they mean beignet queue all day to pick it up. Oh, it's busy in there, isn't it? This is a food court, so this is where they do food. So you can either get basically the same food you can get pretty much else around the resort. Over here there are some different things. You can get Mardi Gras king cake. Sure, maybe we'll come back and have something later. Different kind of burgers, kids meals. A bit uninspiring, but you know, whatever. Oh, mac and cheese as well, and they also got, there we go. And then round here, now with your resort refillable mug, normally when you go to one of the other resorts, most of the other resorts just have like the regular soda dispensers, whereas here they have the freestyle machines. So you can actually choose from over 100 different drinks on here. So, you know, kind of you can go for every single drink, see what you like. Okay, so lots of space in here, but we're going to go outside and start our tour of the actual resort. It's really nice here, isn't it? It's very good. So, there we go, up here is, it's all kind of wrought iron. That's the right word, isn't it? Wrought iron. Have a little wander down. So these are, I suppose, say, sort of motel style entrances. So you're going along, and then the entrances to your room is from the outside. So there we go. I'm gonna go down here, and very nice. And again, more chances, watch out for the little step, more chances for people to try and pronounce French words. Oh, that's in English, that's okay. So you can see it is really very nice here. And it's one of the reasons we love this resort, one of the reasons that we book it so much is because, or we are going to go to that later, is because of the size of it. It is really small. If you stay next door at Riverside, Riverside is huge. It has an internal bus, has quite a few bus stops, whereas here, only one bus stop. And the problem with the resorts that have the multiple bus stops, like Riverside and Caribbean Beach, is that when you want to go to the park, if you're the first stop, you've then got to go around the entire resort. And if you're the last stop, you might not get on the bus, and you're also the last bus stop to get off at the end. So I know for Old Key West, for example, their internal bus route, I think the bus driver told me, takes 16 minutes. So, you know, it takes a long time. The room street, okay. I suppose, yeah, they are rooms. Very good, excellent. So you can go up, they have stairs, but don't worry, Americans, there are elevators, lifts as well to get you up there as well, so don't worry too much about that. And so there's different types of rooms. So you've just got the standard, I mean, they're all the same room once you're inside, but apart from some have got just king beds and some have got double beds. But you can pay extra to be in the preferred room, so you've got a better location. Again, I mean, I've just walked. So the resort is basically the reception's in the middle, and then from there you go either left or right. And I've walked, I mean, you can kind of just see down to reception down there. It's not particularly far, 3-4 minute walk, 5-minute walk at most to get anywhere around the resort. This is now the edge of French Quarter, and this is where you get onto Riverside. So behind that bridge is Riverside, and we'll do a tour of Riverside if you like. So I'm going to just quickly show you the water's edge down here. It's very nice. And then you can actually take a boat from up here, and you can take a boat that will take you to Disney Springs. And my philosophy in life is always, if you can take a boat somewhere, then you should. Okay, maybe not to New York if you were on the Titanic, but apart from that, any other kind of time, you should, you know, take a boat. It's a really nice, relaxing way. You can take a bus. There are buses if you want to, if you're not into water and stuff, but it's really relaxing way of getting there. It's really nice. As we walk along here, I'll show you where the boats dock, and then we'll kind of go back a bit more into the resort because we're kind of right on the edge of it, down there by the water. I was chatting to a cast member over at Caribbean, and we were talking about wildlife because I saw a turtle this morning, which you can see on the old YouTube, that's the word. Let's go down here actually. We're talking about wildlife and things like that, and he was saying that as far as he knows, it's like very small chance that there are any gators or anything like that in these man-made waters, so like the ones we've just kind of just seen back there. But they always have to be quite vigilant. They have to have teams that are out kind of looking for stuff. So you can see it's really nice. Oh, it's someone's birthday or something, I don't know, over there in the window. But it is really nice, and it's very relaxing as well. It's so calm compared to some of the other resorts are a bit kind of in your face, I don't want to say, but you know, like if you go to one of the All Stars resorts, they lizard, they're a bit more in your face. Oh, you can rent those Surrey bikes, I think they're called. That's what they're called over here. You can rent those. I'm just waffling off on at the moment whilst I sort of show you around. I'm sure you're fine with it though, aren't you? You might be watching this on like double speed or something, I don't know. You can see we're already back to reception, so I did a loop round and we're already back here. It is strange, people walk, even though it's not a real road, people still stand on the pavement and on the sidewalk to walk along. They don't really sort of tend to walk through the middle like I am, so there we go. So that's the quick service restaurant we were in beforehand. And then over there is the shop where you can get the beignet all day merchandise. We'll come up here and we'll show you the other side of the resort, just to show you kind of like the size of it. And then we're going to have a look at all the other stuff. Oh, is it raining? I thought it was a little splash. That's kids' playground. Yep, that's it. Yeah, it's spitting a little bit, so I might speed things up and walk a bit quicker. And that kids screaming. I'm guessing either they're having fun or maybe, for example, their parents have just found how much they've been charging back to the room on Mickey bars and things like that. That could be it. Not on the Disney dining plan. Didn't book with us. Although, to be fair, the Disneyland plan doesn't work for everyone. If it's free, obviously it's great. And different times of the year there are free Disney dining plan. Obviously get in touch. Use the links below in the video description and things like that. So you can check if there are any free dining offers or anything like that. We are now at the edge. Again, just shows you how small and compact this resort is. Very nice fountain in the middle. So it doesn't kind of have the, the in your face of like an All Stars or something like that. It's not huge like Riverside next door or like Caribbean Beach. Those kind of, and I suppose Coronado Springs as well. This is why this one, because it's a smaller resort, is one of our favourites. In fact, it's definitely my favourite moderate resort, and it's probably one of our biggest selling resorts in total. I'm going to go back to the river and I'm going to show you where the boats are, where they dock and land. Yeah, I would say that the French Quarter is probably our biggest seller. So, and all of our sort of experts and things absolutely love this resort. you are planning on booking your holiday, please get in touch with Orlando Insider at orlandoinsider.co.uk. And even though we're .co.uk, we can still book people from around the world, and we book people from Australia, from Canada, from the US, etc. So get in touch. We're the only travel agency that will, you can see the boats already in, that will give you things like ride alert. Ride alert sends you a text message when wait times drop, because you have just under 18 minutes to get to a ride once the wait time drops before it goes back up in wait time again. And the same for when rides reopen as well. So for example, been a bit of thunder and lightning the last couple of days, and because I had ride alert, I was able to get onto things like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Slinky Dog really early, as soon as it reopened, because I had a text message. So here is the boat that will take you to Disney Springs. There you go, cruise Disney Springs, and also Riverside as well. If you can't bother to literally walk down there, you can take the boat. I'm not quite sure why you need to take a boat, but people can take a boat. So this is the back of the pool kind of area. So really cool pool as well. Now the good thing is, if you are staying here, you can go and use the pool at Riverside, and likewise as well. It is a smaller pool. Riverside, the sister resort, does have a bigger swimming pool. So that is up over there. So you can go and use that one if you want to. They've also got more swimming pools as well, but it is a much larger resort. They've also got quieter pools as well, so if you just want to sort of chill out without kind of like the noise, then you can go and do that. I'm just going to walk down the side of the swimming pool. So if you're a fan of generic pop music, you'll love hanging around the swimming pool. Especially when it's kind of hot. It's not actually that hot today. It's hot, but it's not like as it has been. Then I kind of always recommend sort of coming back like in the afternoon, maybe especially if you've got like younger kids. I'd chill out in the room, get some AC, or head to the pool. Lots of horses. Of course, the theme is Mardi Gras, New Orleans. Oh, there's a squirrel over there. You can see. Hello. You do get squirrels everywhere. Oh, there's people found some squirrels over there as well, which is quite cool. And if we go up here, I'll show you the bar. So you can have a little look at the bar. Up here, it's called Mardi Grog. And that, now, if you're on the, good tip for you, change rooms, that kind of stuff over there. Now, if you're on the Disney dining plan, what's quite good, it's a kids play area, what's quite good to do is at the bar, at the pool, they have a quick service menu, and they also have cocktails as well. So if you want to use one of the adult quick service meals, you can get a quick service meal and a cocktail, and that would all be covered under one dining credit. So that's a really good way of doing that. Now the only sort of downside is that because it's a bar, you're expected to tip as well. So have like either a couple of bucks in your pocket to give them a cash tip, or just prepare that you're going to be writing on the slip to see that you could be giving a tip as well. So that's my tip, is that you are going to have to tip. I mean, you don't have to, but it's considered bad form if you don't tip. So we are back now. That's the swimming pool. We're back now at the reception area. So thank you very much for joining me on this tour of Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. And like I said, if you want to find out more about booking with us, getting ride alert, getting a personal plan, things like that with one of our experts, please use the link in the show notes below. So it's orlandoinsider.co.uk. Bye.